interesting data point, Ekta. And this is equity mutual fund data, which comes out, came out over the weekend, basically. So let's put the graphics up. So, usually every day after market hours, we report what mutual funds did in the market. Domestic mutual funds bought or sold in the market. But this is what mutual funds have received in the month. Since Mr. Modi took charge, inflows have been pretty strong. 2014 was actually very strong. 2015 dropped off. 2016, we saw one negative month. But October, which is the data that I want to highlight, the October bar that you see, equity mutual funds took in 9,400 crores worth of money. This is what equity mutual funds took in. Now, what they do in the market is another thing. They might sit on it, although they can't sit on it because rules forbid them to do so beyond a point. But they might decide to purchase a lot of the stock that they already own, or they might decide to deploy a lot of this into mid-cap and small-cap mutual funds. I think if you want to explain what has really caused this big jump, because the Jan to September average, the 9-month average is about 4,000 crores. 4,000 crores in October is now about 9,400 crores. I think the big reason for all the surges we've seen, and we've had some of these surges, I think the month before last, that is August, was also about 6,500 crores. It has to do with mid-caps and small-caps are doing very well. A lot of this money actually is going into mid-cap and small-cap funds, schemes. So I think last month, if you see October, if you see mid-caps and small-caps were higher, not by much, I think about 3.5%, but benchmark indices, large-cap aggregate indices were absolutely flat. Just one caveat, this data does not include, this includes equity mutual funds plus ELSS. It does not include balanced funds, because balanced fund, you can make an estimate that 40-50% of the balanced fund inflow would go into equities. But for the purpose of this analysis, we've not taken balanced funds. If you include that, the number would be some 11,000 crores plus. So that is one caveat. Just to disaggregate some more numbers, ETF saw about 900 crores worth of inflows. And again, ETFs is separate. I've not included ETFs in the numbers that we're talking about. And balanced funds is about 3,400 crores. So, usually for the purpose of assumption, you can take 50% of this. And as I said, that will take the number beyond 11,000 odd crores or so. But this data is extremely, extremely strong. 9,000 crore plus in a single month. So I don't think one can complain that local investors have kind of lost confidence or interest in the market at all. This data doesn't show us that in any which way. What we'll do is we'll take a very quick break, and we're going to discuss this data in some more detail and put some of these numbers to Sunil Subramaniam of Sundaram Mutual Fund, who's joining in, who's a recipient of